Botox Cosmetic, out of botulinum toxin A, FDA approved for over 20 years. So, talk to your specialist to see if Botox Cosmetic is right for you.
For full prescribing information, including boxed warning, visit BotoxCosmetic.com or call 877-351-0300.
Remember to ask for Botox Cosmetic by name. To see for yourself and learn more, visit BotoxCosmetic.com. That's BotoxCosmetic.com.
Why do we always leave it to like literally the weekend when we get battered and like we've had a few drinks?
What, to record the podcast?
Yeah.
People want the truth. Sorry about that.
I don't know if that's what they get though.
What do they get?
Shit.
A load of shit.
Oh, this is never going to get me a big time job one day, is it? Just talking shit for 20 minutes. Oh, actually, no, it will.
It's literally the job description of most big jobs.
I just said this is my show reel.
Last time on the Work-Wife Balance podcast, it all kicked off.
But don't worry, there was a happy ending.
Come on.
Do you even realise?
That's been taken out of context.
It's
Chris.
not fine.
It's not sending it back now.
It's not fine. It's
Well,
massive.
It's just going to have to be a massive picture.
Today is your opportunity.
Yeah, it's my opportunity.
Let's carpe this DM.
Let's, what? Sorry, what?
Right, get on with it.
So here we are. It's episode 4. Quattro.
I'm laughing because I know what we're going to talk about.
You're already laughing about
Yeah.
it. Don't already laugh about what you do.
I am.
What, because it's your fault.
No, right.
It is your fault. What's happening is your fault.
Okay, so this year,
Is a healthy year. What did you just have for dinner? What did you just eat for dinner?
curry. And then what did we have before that? A bowl of chips at the pub.
Yeah.
So at the beginning of the year, we like to set, like most people do, their New Year's resolutions. And I said, this year, Chris,
2022.
is the year that I'm going to get off my arse and I'm actually going to get fit. I know we say it every year.
They say it every week.
I say it everywhere.
Today's
the day.
No, tomorrow's the day. Tomorrow's the day. We're going to do it tomorrow. After I eat all this cheese and chocolate,
Yeah.
tomorrow's going to be a good
And what I do is, I think again, most people do this. You purge, like you're like
detox.
You're like right. I'm going to eat everything in my fridge. I'm going to eat everything in the cupboards.
You phoned me
all
and
the
you said,
chocolate.
you said, I've eaten all the chocolate and all the cheese and all the crisps. And I went, why have you done that? You go, because I'm on a healthy diet
So I'm on a
tomorrow. I said, right, what's
Even if I starve myself for a week, I won't balance out the calories that I've just eaten.
Exactly.
So, no, in all honesty, I was like, no, this 2022 is the year of health, right?
Right. Yeah. Okay. I'm with you. No, I'm behind you all the way.
What month are we in now?
Definitely not in front. I'm just going, go on, keep going. It's March.
Tomorrow's going to be the day I
No, hang on.
start.
Okay, so we've got to let you into a secret. So today, as we record the pod, it's Saturday night, okay?
Oh, it's a good Cosmo.
Which means a Cosmo.
A Cosmo.
Hang on, aren't you on a diet? Tomorrow,
Cranberry juice, basically.
you have signed us up for a 10-kilometre run.
This is part of the New Year's resolution, because I thought, well, actually, no, I blame my friend, Naomi. Should get a name check.
Shout out to Naomi.
Because she said, you want to get fit, okay?
Did she inspiring speech you?
Yeah.
Did she like go?
So Naomi runs a lot.
Yeah.
She does like half marathons and stuff, crazy shit like that.
Wow.
And I want to get into running. Looks quite peaceful, quite
Relaxing almost.
relaxing.
Yeah.
Yes.
You can clear your head when you're running.
It's not fucking relaxing at all. It's like a form of torture. To say we're ready is an understatement.
Is a lie.
So we've got this 10K tomorrow,
Right.
and I don't feel confident.
Yeah, the reason I don't feel confident is because we went for a walk round London today for 4.5 kilometres.
And we stopped up at the pub
We had to stop at the pub because we were
for
so
a pint
knackered.
and a bowl of chips.
You can't stop off halfway on the 10K for a bowl of chips and a pint.
I was so tired after that. We actually came back, and this is no word of a lie, we had to have a 3-hour nap after our 4K walk.
You know when they say, like, you fill out all the forms and they go, what do you think your estimated completion time will be? And I said, I'd like to do it in an hour. So I put down an hour.
So that's what normal people would think. You know what goes through my head?
Go on.
What happens if I don't finish it in an hour?
They're not gonna
Do
run
they
behind you.
Do I still get the medal at the end?
Did you get a medal?
Well, I hope so.
I'm
I
going
want
ru-
some sort of gratification that I've done it.
I'm going running now. If I get a medal. I think at the end of this podcast, we'll show you what happened at the end of the run. We've just got time to put it on, haven't we, before it comes out. I've even bought special shoes.
Have you worn them at all yet?
What do you mean have I worn them? I'm saving them for the big day.
No, you'll get blisters. I think this year, I know loads of people are on a health kick. So I want to know, I need some, I need some...
I'm not editing any of them out anymore. Has anyone noticed?
I need some motivation, guys. I need some motivation to get fit this year. I want to look like one of those Love Island stars with the ripped body, you know, the long legs. Oh, by the way, we've got the same size legs, the same kind of...
Why would you put this in the podcast?
So we measured our legs the other day. Just, I don't know why.
We've been married for too long already.
And me and Chris have the same...
length
legs.
When we're walking, we realised that we walk at exactly the same speed. And I went, how long are your legs? So we put our hips next to each other, exactly the same.
Chris just has little stub legs, basically.
No, but you know what that means? That you've got a tiny body.
You've got a tiny brain. But anyway, so
That's nice.
I want some motivation.
Can we do Monday motivation?
Monday motivation.
Right, we're doing it.
Tell us what you're doing to kickstart your healthy year. I know we're in March.
It's in March.
We're a bit late.
March motivation.
March motivation. The March motivation Motley
Marathon.
Crue.
Motley Crue. Yeah, fair enough.
Get in touch, Gazzo. How'd you get in touch?
Sends an email. workwifebalancepod@gmail.com.
Do you like that then?
Yeah, I do.
What's
it called again?
March
Monday.
Monday motivation
Marathon.
Let's see how many.
Hashtag MMMM. Hashtag
That's genius.
This is the Work-Wife Balance Podcast.
I still can't believe we only got Work-Wife Bal on Twitter.
I know.
I keep messaging the guy who's got Work-Wife Balance and saying, hey, if you're not using your account since though you have no followers, we'd love it.
Well, they're going to get followed now, though, because you've mentioned it.
Don't follow that. Follow Work-Wife Bal, the shittier version.
Lads.
Oh yeah, I've got a bone to pick with you.
Another one.
What
have I ever done that's wrong? I'm a nice man. This is what I say before we have an argument. I go, what have I ever done? I'm a nice man. Just trying to make my way in this world.
No, yesterday, I had to mow the lawn.
Because I've got bad hay fever.
I had to clean the windows, clean the car.
It's your car.
I cleared all the leaves out at the front.
It's your leaves.
All the while you were on your PS5, and all I could hear was this.
Launching probe. Probe away. Launching probe.
Why did you record me doing that?
Because it's weird.
I was launching some probes.
What were you probing?
I was exploring space.
Exploring something.
I was probing.
What are you probing?
I'm just having a little 5 minutes off to myself.
It wasn't 5 minutes. It was 8 hours.
It's my only day off. I thought I'd just explore space by playing a little computer game where you just explore space and launch probes and you find minerals.
But what are you probing?
For minerals. I'm scanning the planets.
This, ladies and gentlemen, is what I'm married to.
You
are a geek, aren't you?
I've got
Let's
an inquisitive
face it.
mind.
You are a geek.
I'm exploring the world.
Right. You have an actual shelf full of comics.
Yeah.
Right.
It's not that big. It could be bigger.
No, it can't be bigger. We're not having any more comics, right? You go on PS5 and play stuff where you probe for minerals.
I've got if I don't probe for those minerals, who's going to probe for those minerals?
It's a good job one of us is cool.
You're stretching the definition of cool. But yeah, you're probably cooler than me.
Oh, I like that. I'm gonna just.
I wish
you
I
spray
hadn't
that
said
again?
You're probably cooler than me.
Oh, I like this.
You can't have an action
I like
replay on a
this.
podcast.
I like this. Yeah, you can.
Hell. If you think that launching probes is weird, we were on a very long car journey to see your parents, my father and mother-in-law, and in the car, you thought, oh, I know what I'm going to do this time. I'm going to clean some jewellery.
Oh, yeah.
You whapped out some polish, and then you started jewellery cleaning. It stank. It's like petrol. What on earth is that stuff you're using?
Jewellery cleaner.
You don't even know what it is, do you?
No. It's strong stuff.
It was ridiculous. I was driving away going... This is aggressive.
Well, I said on the last podcast that I use your stuff for just general shit.
Well, you said you were going to reveal something of mine that you've used.
Yeah.
In this episode.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Do you know what I was using to clean the jewellery?
Well, no, I was driving, so I couldn't look.
Oh, I found an old sock. Well, it wasn't actually an old sock, actually. It was a new sock of yours.
What?
I used it to clean the jewellery.
Hang on, so that black cloth that you were using was one of my black socks?
It was one of your white socks.
Well,
because it's got so dirty, it's black now.
You twat. The reason why we were in the car and you were polishing this jewellery, I don't know why you were polishing the jewellery, I can't explain that, but we were on the way to see your parents.
Yeah.
For last weekend.
Uh-huh.
And we saw them for just a flying visit.
Yeah.
And when we were talking to them, you reminded them of a particular moment from your childhood
Yes.
to do with a vase.
So my mum had this one vase. I think it's from my grandma. Anyway, it was very special to her. Like very, very special.
An heirloom.
An heirloom,
An
right?
antique.
Okay. And it was green. It had this lovely kind of wraparound metal rose thing.
Expensive.
Yeah, lovely. Priceless. So as a kid,
You were told, do not
do not touch the vase. So what do you think I did?
I think you were very well behaved and never touched the vase.
No, I touched the vase and broke it. So, at the time, my mum, bless her, being the caring person she is, was very, very upset, but didn't have a go. She did what the typical parent does and goes, I'm not mad, I'm disappointed.
Right, and so you took that on
Always
board.
hurt more.
Yeah.
Now, 15 years, or 20 years later, right, we find out at the dinner table that for all those years, my mum actually blamed Dad.
She'd forgotten that you'd done
She'd
it.
forgotten that I broke the vase and blamed Dad. So when I said, it's like that time, isn't it, when I broke your vase and you forgave me. It's nice that you did that. And my dad sat up and went, you know what? That bloody vase that you blamed me for, Lee bloody broke it. He was seething.
It was so funny that I actually recorded a bit. This is the actual, genuine conversation.
And I says, don't touch it. Well, you're great hands, it being hands, don't touch it. No. And then I went this way and she touched it and it smashed. I was beside myself.
Can you remember it?
No, not until she's reminded me. So, right, it's until she's just reminded me.
What selective...
No, I kept going in that cupboard looking for it, didn't I?
Yes, you did.
I kept going in.
And blaming me
and I couldn't
for
find
moving
it.
it.
And I kept saying to him, where is that vase, Gary? Don't know. You're always moving stuff and I tell you not to. Where is it? I don't know. You do know, Gary. You've moved it, haven't you? And I've been doing that for the last how many years? Oh, well,
Donkey's years.
Oh, good while.
Right, hang on.
Until now.
Feels like a weight off my shoulders.
You know why, Chris? Because he couldn't remember himself. So he didn't know.
Right, what idea? Do you know, every night I go to bed, I think about that. every night. I'm glad you've come.
And my favourite bit of this, right? My favourite bit is when he goes, I'm glad you've come.
Cheers, Dad.
Yeah, he's really happy that we come. He said every night he went to bed and the last thing he thought about before he closed his eyes was, I wonder if I did break that vase. He thought that there was some outside chance that he did break it. Because, and he wasn't even in the house at the time when it broke.
No, he wasn't even there.
So he didn't
wasn't
know.
even there. But for some reason, over the past 20 years, my mum's forgotten that I broke it and blamed Dad. I wonder how many other things she's blamed me for that he doesn't yet know.
That better not be my shaver on the rabbit's arse again. What is that?
Steve Bobler? Seen it?
What does it do?
Look. Mum got it for Christmas. You know when you basically had your clothes for far too long and you really should have chucked them years ago?
Yeah.
Well, this thing makes them all new again because it takes all the bubbles off.
Can you do that to my face?
Looking for a pickup truck to get just about anything done? Look no further. The Chevy Silverado EV isn't just the most powerful Silverado ever, with next-level towing capability and technology. It also offers game-changing versatility with the available multi-flex midgate and tailgate, which means Silverado EV helps you carry large, bulky, and oddly shaped items up to nearly 11 feet in length. Chevrolet. Together, let's drive. Visit Chevrolet.com to learn more.
I think it's the little things in life that just make a huge difference. Little gadgets,
Yeah, but I can tell you a big gadget of mine that is now no longer arriving. You know how I was so excited for my rowing machine to be arriving?
Yeah.
I've got an email today from
That's all you keep talking about.
Yeah, because I'm angry about it. How am I supposed to get fit and have a new and healthy March Madness mega marathon or whatever we call it?
Run?
Yeah, no, I don't want to run. I want to row. So it says this. Hi, Chris. Very informal if you're about to give me some bad news. Unfortunately, while getting your order ready, we noticed that there are some screws missing. There's a screw loose on my rowing machine. Therefore, spelt wrong, we'll be unable to have this delivered on Monday as scheduled. Please accept our sincere apologies. We've ordered more screws and we'll recontact you when they're available.
It's really annoyed you.
I'm really angry about it because their job is to put screws in rowing machines and deliver them to me. That's their whole day.
Do you remember when we set up a Twitter account called One Job?
You had one job.
You had one job.
Yeah.
I think that's what I'm finding in life growing up, is that, like, there are lots of people with just one job.
Single job.
Yeah, a single job, but they can't seem to do it.
Now, without dobbing in anyone at work, let's not talk about work, actually. In this one. No, it's very often like, okay, so you had ordered a new phone case, you know, like one that's supposed to stop it smashing, because you keep smashing.
You sound like Sean Connery.
You smash your phone case.
Oh, tell me more about the smashed phone case.
Shitting down. I'm shitting down. So you ordered a new one, and with some other stuff, and you open the envelope, and what's inside? Not anything.
No, the best thing is, I ordered 2 items, one of them being the phone case, and they forgot to put the phone case in.
And they said, please find enclosed your phone case. And you were
with
like,
a receipt, which said phone case.
So now you've had to send a picture of nothing back to them.
I literally got the bag and just took a picture. I was like, see, no phone case. Come on.
One job.
One job.
We found that a lot when we were moving house as well, didn't we, actually?
Yeah.
That certain people, like the guy we asked to build a brick wall...
Oh, don't. I'm still scarred by this.
Couldn't actually build a brick wall, for example.
Yeah, but the problem is, as many people will find when moving house, it's very hard to find someone who actually can do what they say they can do. So this builder said, I can build you a wall, a brick wall, that will at the back of your garage. He couldn't. Now it's all slanted and looks like shit.
And also, there was an electrician who came round and made us order a new hob for a certain size.
And guess what? It didn't fit.
The hob didn't fit. And he went, oh, I really thought that was going to fit. And I said, mate, so did I. Do you know why I thought it was going to fit? Because you told me it was going to fit.
I bet there's loads of people, though, that kind of like, they come across these people and like, you literally have your one job. Your one job is to do this.
Yeah. It's infuriating. Imagine if I did such a bad job.
Well.
How dare you?
I say no more.
Great. Tim's been on.
Oh, yeah.
And he says, the dad sniff. You know when dad's...
Yeah?
He says, why don't you call his Gary superpower smellokinesis?
I mean, yeah. That's one of Dad's many powers.
Mike New has emailed us as well. He said, I heard episode 2 last night, and I've been doing some chores while listening to the podcast. Mrs. New was rehearsing for her choir practice.
Do you ever wonder what people are doing while they're listening to us?
Yeah, well, Mike was ironing, apparently, and I think this is probably quite a good ironing podcast.
Is it?
Because you're probably frustrated listening to us, and you just get it out of the clothes.
I mean, you run and listen to podcasts,
I do,
you?
actually, yeah. I'm often can be seen laughing away whilst...
Just running and laughing down the street.
Whilst I'm 1 kilometre around the run, and then I'm like, actually, I've had enough now. Start walking, listen to the podcast.
There goes the crazy guy.
He also says he has a fine collection of fridge magnets. Do you remember fridge magnets?
I used to collect fridge magnets.
Did you? What did they say?
I used to get them from everywhere like I visited.
Did you ever have like alphabet letters like a lot of people did?
Yeah, but I'm so OCD that no one else could touch them.
Did you make swear words out of the alphabet letters?
No!
Oh, I used to do that.
Of course you did.
Poo.
Of course. Wow.
Yeah.
What's this podcast called again?
By the way, I know I've already mentioned this, but I feel we need to do another shout out. If
Well, because it was so unclear for the first time what we wanted people to do.
If you have any kind of motivational quotes or
You really don't
live
want to run.
life, love.
You really don't want to run this bloody 10k, do you?
Or, you know, we just need a bit of encouragement to get fit and healthy this year. right? Okay, we need to support each other.
Yeah.
So as part of this month,
Go on.
we're gonna do a hashtag
Right.
which stands for March Monday Motivational Marathon.
Motivational.
Motivation marathon?
Yeah.
Motivational marathon, surely.
Okay. Oh, it's up to you.
Hashtag.
So what, just 4 M's in a hashtag? What, do you want to be able to tweet us? And then live, life, laugh. Run faster, you fat bitch.
Don't forget, you can subscribe on Twitter, Insta, and send us an email. work-life-balance-pod@gmail.com.
So we're going to go now and get ready for the marathon, and then the next thing you're going to hear... It's not a marathon, sorry.
I like it.
It's a 10K. It
There's so many things wrong with that sentence.
Why?
First of all, we're not doing a marathon, we're doing a 10K.
Yeah.
Second of all, I like how you say, we need to go get ready, and we're literally sipping Cosmos in our PJs.
What I meant was go to sleep and wake up tomorrow and run it. Well, hang on. So
I know what everyone's wanting to hear. They want to hear me dying at the finish line tomorrow.
at this point, we don't know if we're going to make it to the end of the...
Who knows? Who knows if we'll finish it or end up in a bar? Shall we let them know what happened?
The people that you're about to hear are actually us. Just a lot more out of breath, probably. Oh, this is hard. Come on! Shut up, I'm carrying the phone, it's heavy.
Yeah. Come on, I'm skipping!
You wish you were skipping. Oh, oh wow.
Oh, I'm never doing that again.
You know what they say about running?
What?
Fuck that. Best thing, we just run to get our medals, the whole point of doing it, and guess what?
Can run out.
What a waste of a day.
Let's go get a pub lunch. You're buying.
Standard. Can anyone carry me?
Are you tired of seeing your teen or young adult struggle on a path that clearly isn't the right fit? Is your teenager confused about which direction to take after high school? The future of work is changing rapidly, and our kids need to know all of the options available after high school so they're empowered to make the choice that is best for them. In each episode, we explore the latest trends that are shaping the opportunities of today and tomorrow. I'm your host, Betsy Jewell, and this is the High School Hamster Wheel Podcast.